All right, here we go. This is a ranked 2v2 on Sandrim between blue team in the upper left, SilentFlame in the Steampunk Warthog. I always really I get like a momentary hang up on the skin name anyway. And his teammate ohbboh. Oh, I'm not sure how I'm gonna say this. In the Void Neo, and their opponent's the green team in the bottom right. Squeeler in the Deep Sea Osprey and Overkill2142 in the Beta Bomber. It's Team MC in the faction. Look at that, man. I don't remember the last time, well, I do remember the last time anytime these two guys are playing, but yeah, Team MC for the win, man. Still playing the game, still representing Team MC. A little bit of interesting harass by ohbboh. I'll go with that. ohbboh. I'll pretend there's one B. But SilentFlame taking the close immediately, and green team going immediately for mid with Buckies to actually kill the neutral T99 and tanking for them. So that's a pretty good use of it, assuming your opponents are not also going to go for mid, because if blue team went for mid with these 3 Bucky drops, that would have been kind of suicidal, honestly, for that kind of opening. But Squeeler going to be able to take his close, while ohbboh still harassing with random shooters everywhere, and a couple of Longhorn over here down the corner, so they are going to go for the corner, probably get it. ohbboh running out of energy, but as Neo still okay in the air, not going to get finished off and focused before he gets back to his post. Random shooters being dropped, having to be dealt with a bomber. It does take a lot of time because the shooters in different locations, yeah, just really problematic. It's kind of time consuming to kill them one at a time. Patrolling light units probably might be a good way to go for Longhorn down here already, so it's already neutralized. The blue team can grab it anytime they'd like at this point, and ohbboh still dropping more shooters and forcing the green team to probably station defenses more. Actually, this is completely undefended, and Overkill has noticed that. Going to go for the neutralized right away, and he probably will get it, as no blue team player is over here in the area quite yet. SilentFlame grabbing that bottom left corner finally, and ohbboh now realizing that Overkill has been able to neutralize his outpost. Squeeler going for the left one, but with no units, it's a little bit interesting to see him. A little surprised to see that he didn't bring anything, no light units or anything like that. And it does look like Super SilentFlame is clearing the rest at bottom. Not, yeah, I mean, ohbboh over here all by himself to deal with the green team harass, and the green team taking both outposts, or at least neutralizing both outposts, and SilentFlame finally here to assist his teammate. But where's Overkill with the no supplementary infantry? So Squeeler and Overkill are kind of doing their own thing. Squeeler going for the left, Overkill momentarily going for the bottom, but now Overkill with 4 infantry. Will they be able to get this outpost under control? A blue infantry walks in first, but Overkill and Squeeler are both here. More random shooters being dropped over here by ohbboh, but the green team does take this outpost under the control. They have a couple of Dillas in defense, a few creeps getting dropped by the blue team, but not going to be enough to get that outpost neutralized. And right now we do have a couple of Buckies dropped by Overkill with a little bit of harass. Let's see if that'll eventually neutralize that bottom left outpost. And SilentFlame, trying to get the neutralized, but getting finished off. Almost did, actually, very close. About half health on that last creep. But would it have been enough? I don't think so. Would have been an easy fix for the green team to just bring a couple creeps. Oh, and it's starting to suck at bot spawners now. And right now, yeah, pretty firm control of mid and left, so the blue team is getting kind of pushed back into a corner. I'm a little surprised to see the green team stop applying the pressure, and Squeeler attacking the creeps over here. Not really that productive use of his time. I want to still, you know, secure his bottom or that left outpost, and actually now Overkill with a couple of Buckies. Oh, sending them on T, but they're going for the corner for some weird reason. I'm not really sure why. That's definitely not closer than this spot, but I'm not really, yeah. Can't really say for certain. A couple of shooters, more shooters getting dropped. Oh, and actually the blue team grabbing the bottom outpost, neutralizing it, and grabbing it very quickly. I guess just directly cheesing it, and having that under the control. So now the distribution, the map distribution, the map control is getting a little bit more even, and Squeeler randomly shooting at nothing for now. I guess he was probably shooting at shooters that were positioned down there, and now shooters getting put down over here, but they do have to clear the bridge first, and Overkill will see that very easily. Oh, but does not go for it. So the blue team grabbed that bottom outpost, and the right outpost is actually very much undefended. And this outpost has been neutralized for a very long time, but the green team has not, you know, decided to grab creeps and take it quite yet. Their creeps will not eventually go for it or anything like that. Now it does look like Overkill is going to be grabbing some some infantry and dropping it over here to take that top outpost. But the blue team now starting to drop, what is this, jackals. Probably needs to focus on the corners, which they kind of are. Okay, both these are hitting the corners, so chipping away at that green team fort health. And a couple of longhorns set on attack. Weirdly enough, I thought he was going to set them on capture by putting them all the way up here, so I don't know why he took such a long trip from that bottom left outpost. But more damage is getting chipped away, and the green team has not been able to stop it yet. But a lot of defenses are already down, so that's pretty major. The blue team dropping, but won't be able to do too much. The Longhorn on the corner actually does nothing because it can't completely get through the side armor. Oh, but a very large push by the blue team. The blue team's going for the kill right now. That's pretty much all their units that they have over here. A couple of circling jackals, but yeah, that's like all their units. A couple of boxers getting dropped down for meat shields, and you know, a little bit of units in defense. And Overkill, as that bomber, will actually be able to kill a lot of these units very, very quickly, or at least do a lot of damage. Let's see, does he have level 2 bombs already, and just still dropping boxers to block, and all the blue units have been finished up. Will they be able to maintain control of this outpost? Yes, I think it is ohbboh with jackals circling. Actually, 2 paths of jackals circling, which is probably not that necessary. I think only one is actually being used right now. Overkill does notice Jackal Rush and calls it out in all chat for some strange reason. And Squeeler getting finished off in that retreat, and Overkill almost, no, I think he was fine. We did not almost get finished off, but the main thing to take for this right now is the blue team has been able to maintain control of this bottom outpost, which is pretty huge, and the green team not pressing any of their advantages. Lots of units here, but no defenses here at the blue fort, and nothing getting sent out. Mid is very, very well defended with plenty of units to use, but the blue team just completely staying on the defensive. It's very, very bad to do that. You really need to, press the advantages you have, and boxers filled with creeps and a couple buckies to supplement there. Overkill not getting finished off in that retreat, but plenty of jackals here. I don't think this is doing the job, especially with a hog on the blue team. And are they actually making bombs or anything? No bombs actually on the blue team. There's no bombs in their loadout. So it does look like they will be, well, the green team actually stopped. I guess they noticed that's way too many jackals, but stopping here and doing nothing. Squeeler getting finished off by a Hunter Seeker missile. And yeah, stopping here and doing nothing is very, very dangerous. Okay, yeah, that Warthog air to grounding doesn't even necessarily need to, because, these units down here are very low damage. You can just even dance around Buckies because Bucky missiles travel so slow. But yeah, once again, lots of units here for the green team and lots of units here as well, and they still have not used any of them. They're just completely concerned about this bottom outpost that they do not have under control anymore, and it's probably the wrong move in my opinion. And the green team moving in at the same time the blue team is moving out. Does look like SilentFlame is actually trying to skip. That's actually a nice move, skipping this these massive units. And actually the jackals won that units, but if they want to do damage, yeah, leapfrogging over here is probably the right move at this point. But the green team has been able to react to it pretty well. Ohbboh still trying to get whatever surround he possibly can, dropping the jackal at the high ground and getting a pretty good surround. More jackal dropping at the high ground, so they will not be able to get a block off. And the green team not neutralizing this outpost, concentrating mostly on defense. I guess Squeeler was trying to do that. Oh, and Tango's now moving out. It's very unlikely the blue team's gonna be able to stop this, but they are still doing more damage with those jackals. Oh, and a couple of longhorns. Oh, actually a boxer. I thought that was gonna be a longhorn there, but yeah, a boxer sent out. Okay, now Ohbboh trying to do I guess more auto deploy jackals, but he has not been able to auto deploy them in time. And SilentFlame with a goalie. Wow, I cannot believe that. I did not even notice he had a goalie. But they will be able to kill it pretty quickly. The green team at less than a quarter health right now. Very, very small. The blue team can probably finish this off with drops, but SilentFlame losing all of his energy and ferrying a T99, which you can't actually set on attack, so that's not going to be very productive. He gets finished off the T99, not going to be able to focus down on the fort. But right now, Ohbboh with a couple of jackals, will he be able to get the last hit? The green team does not look like they have a lunchbox. Yeah, they do not have a lunchbox in their loadout, so that is very dangerous, especially on a large map like Sandrim, Chasm, Thar, that type of thing. You usually see high-tier teams bring a lunchbox. And right now, Ohbboh with plenty of jackals. He might be able to get the finish right now. It's very, very tight. And SilentFlame with 2 longhorn, but dropping them in defense, which is, I don't know if that's a priority right now. Ohbboh with a couple of jackals. Will he be able to get much damage down? There's not much left here in defense for the green team, and does look like he has been able to put it on the ledge and in blocking position. Overkill very quick to respond, but again with more jackals. And the Tango's getting stopped by that bot spawner, are they? I don't think they're actually being moved out. Okay, but now the rest of the jackals from that corner have been able to hit here, and will Ohbboh be able to get the finish here? No, a lot of those jackals are being blocked by boxers. A couple of Longhorn are being ferried over by SilentFlame. Will he be able to get the finish here? ohbboh with nothing. There is absolutely no map control left for the most part. And ohbboh calling out for goalies. And right now, yeah, ohbboh with a couple of delos. This is the last outpost that they have. This is the last haven that the blue team has. ohbboh not going to try to keep it, going to just continue dropping, which is, I like that move. I don't know if it's the right move at this point. It's probably not, but at this point, ohbboh, okay, at the high ground, the green team really needs to drop blocking units here at the high ledge, but 2 tanks for ohbboh and 2 tanks for SilentFlame. This is a lot of damage going down. SilentFlame firing in as well. ohbboh dropping his stasis to half the amount of damage getting dropped by the units, and they are very, very, very close, but the green team has taken pretty much complete map control and has finished off all the blue units over here. SilentFlame, oh, but SilentFlame able to get the last hit with that Warthog fire, which might have been their last choice, or last hope, honestly, but actually the green team probably would have been able to get would not have been able to get a wall up in time, which would have been which should have been their priority by the time they had like 15% of their health left. But yeah, they weren't able to defend enough, and the green team going down here. The blue team's SilentFlame and ohbboh. I'm guessing that's ohbboh. Or ohbboh. I don't know exactly how to say your name, buddy, but good job. Congratulations on this win. Over Squeeler and Overkill2142. So, guys, yeah, Sandrim, Thar, Chasm Crater even, those are maps that you typically see lunchbox, and no one, not even the blue team, had a lunchbox in their loadouts. So, yeah, I mean, there's obviously trade-offs because of the unit slot. Oh, and the double moneymaker. So that was definitely an uncoordinated loadout. But however, the lunchbox problem was not on the blue team. It was on the green team. So yeah, either way, I mean, there are obvious trade-offs not to take it or take it. That one loadout slot is pretty important sometimes. But yeah, if you don't, you got to watch out for drops. You got to watch out for that pressure, and you got to put down fort defense. Or wall off with generators right now, I guess, is one of the options, because generators still don't require upkeep. But yeah, guys, this is just the kind of thing that is very exciting. High pressure, and I cannot believe actually the blue team was able to get that much damage in constant pressure and drops, which is pretty cool. If you see anything that's that out of the ordinary or pretty cool, make sure to send it in to me, and keep playing AirMech. All right, guys, this is RUI, and that is game. See you next time.